In 9 of the last 10 years, transit ridership has grown. And the last time that transit ridership has grown at such a sustained rate was the years up to 1916. So it's been 100 years since we've had this kind of sustained ridership growth, and we are just right now on the cusp of, I think, being able to really extend that with the metro system build-out that we're planning.
Our customers that came to us and said, we'd like to get on your waiting list, almost all of them said one of the key reasons is because light rail is stopping right in front of your front door. We like the immediate access to transportation to downtown St. Paul, downtown Minneapolis, switch to the blue line, head to the airport, have access to the world.
I painted a mural on the column of keys, and I just took my paints on the light rail and went down and walked in and rolled in, painted. When I finished, I rolled it back to the light rail, came back. I'm a block away or half a block away from that stop. This is giving people the mobility to change their lives.
70 to 80% of the people who use transit on a daily basis do so to either go to work or to go to school. And so we're linking people's lives in ways that they view as valuable and cost-effective.
People, places, and connections is all that it's about. And anything else, there isn't anything else. That's it right there.
Equity means connecting all residents to viable options for transportation, for housing, for recreation. And promoting equity also includes engaging a full cross-section of the community in decision-making.
The Met Council, with the participation of the community and various community people, have already set a precedence for what we're doing today.
I think it's a responsibility that we have, not only as an agency, but as a community, to make sure that our elected officials, our appointed officials, look like our communities, and in true essence, convey the feelings of a community.
I want to say today that this body here is responsible for doing some good things that put Minnesota on the top and set the modeling for an example of what we're doing and the continuation of that with the Community Engagement Steering Committee.
When I think about the equity work that the council is doing, this is one important piece, outreach and engagement, that fits into other work that we're also doing internally here. And this is just such a big priority for me and for the whole council. You could obviously hear that from what we've expressed today.
The power generated by the sun behind us will provide 10% of this wastewater plant's annual energy needs. And that's good for I think it was 300,000 residents that are served by this facility. It saves energy, it saves money, and it's good for the environment as well.
We've been really pleased to work with the Met Council. They really are at a unique place in sort of environmental issues and environmental planning in the Twin Cities because they're a regional planning agency. They have a number of really important roles in thinking about how, as we grow as a community, how we can grow in a sustainable way that doesn't degrade or detract from our natural resources.
A bus that was in operation as recently as 10 to 12 years ago emitted more from its tailpipe than 90 buses that are on the street today. And in fact, we are experimenting right now with the next generation of hybrid buses that are using a combination of electric and clean diesel energy. What's coming out of the tailpipe of a bus today has less emissions, it's actually cleaner than the air you breathe walking down the Nicollet Mall.
The council has 3 types of internship. We have the regular internships, we have the urban scholars, and the high school internships. One of the things that I love the most about my position is that I am being part of that gateway to those students. That feeling of accomplishment, of satisfaction that you're doing a good job for the benefit of others as well. That, you know, it's not just about me, but I am also trying to push future talent into the workforce and hopefully, you know, help them to be successful and give them all the resources necessary.
What's it like for your son to have you get your uniform on every day and head out the door?
He loves it. He's really happy, and he tells me that he wants to be a police officer just like me when he grows up. And I couldn't be more happy.
The reality is we have, I think, the basis for a lot of pride in this region for thinking in a very proactive way about how we use our resources and how we work together. And that's a strong tradition that I think we should be proud of and we should be talking about.
The unit that monitors our rivers and streams, the receiving waters that accept the effluent from our facilities, they have done a great job through the years analyzing and evaluating the health of that environment so that we can make decisions about additional improvements we might need to do to our facilities to address remaining environmental concerns. The staff that operate our facilities and get the wastewater to our facilities to be treated are truly unsung heroes. There's a lot of hard work that goes on in getting that job done and dealing with situations that create challenges. That's all out of sight of the public, and you know, we actually pride ourselves in staying off the radar because then we know we are doing the job that we intend to do.
I really like when you come together as a group and you're coming together from all different perspectives, and it isn't easy. It's always hard, and the work that we do, particularly with Met Council, is really hard, but if you get it right, it can really help people move forward and have a good quality of life, and that our region is known for that, and to be able to add to that is really, it's a privilege, frankly, and I try really hard to honor that privilege.